Hey, ladies, I have missed you all. And even though I am supposed to be doing other work this evening, decided to come play a little hooky, hang out with you ladies, talk a little bit about shady coworkers, phone call I got last week, plus the TikTok ban, plus a chart that I saw on $1 million homes. I'm going to give us a chance for everybody to come in, put in our 90-second music, and I will see you on the other side of that. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, ladies, as you are coming in. Welcome to Black Women Making Money. We are the home of the upwardly mobile Black woman. For exclusive content and invitations to our Inner Circle Zoom meetings, which happen on a monthly basis, you can sign up for free for our email newsletter at bwmakingmoney.com. That's bwmakingmoney.com. Hey, ladies. It is super late on a Money Monday. However, I did want to come in. I missed you, ladies. Wanted to come say hello to all of you. Got a story. Actually, I came through last week, sorry. And want to share that with you about shady coworkers. That's the topic of the evening is going to be shady coworkers. We're also going to talk about the TikTok ban. They tried to slide it in on a Saturday, but people were paying attention with regards to the TikTok ban. Now, the question is, will that turn into votes for or against the Republicans? Will it turn into votes for or against the Democrats? Truth is, they were all in cahoots with regards to banning TikTok. So we're going to talk about that. And I also have a super cool chart talking about $1 million homes. Thought it'd be cool just to show that to you as well. So let's start off with a quick announcement about our Rich AF Book Club happening Sunday, May 19th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to be a part of the book club, you need to get the Rich AF book. You can get it on Amazon or your favorite place to purchase books. You can also get it from the library. Most likely you can listen to the audiobook. Someone asked me about that. Yes, you can listen to the audiobook, but book club is happening on Sunday, May 19th, 6 p.m. Be there or be square. Okay. Coworkers, shady coworkers. So I got a call last week from a friend of mine who was highly upset. So she works at a job where there's some task that anybody can do within the company. So she's got, colleagues working around her, et cetera, doing her thing. Excellent, Black excellence. If we're looking for that, this is this woman. Well, anyway, she's, going about her business. And someone mentioned that, hey, such and such a person, let's call her, I don't know, Pamela, right? Pamela did a great job with this specific task. Now, anybody in the office can do the task, and they often do the task. It's a task that anybody in the office can do. Well, she got acknowledged for doing a great job with this task. And one of her coworkers became upset, approached her afterwards, asked her what was up. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? You know, like he's the one who's known for doing this specific job in the office and doing a good job. I don't know if he does a good job or not, but that kind of presence to him. And I let her talk for a little bit, and I said, you know what? Oftentimes with shady coworkers, these are people who want to steal your shine. These are people who want to diminish you. These are people who don't want you to be recognized, don't want you to get ahead of them. Shady coworkers is tough to deal with. It's just tough, you know? Um, I've had to deal with shady coworkers. You've probably had to deal with shady coworkers. When people say don't be careful who you make friends with regards to coworkers, that is very true. That is very true. But I often tell you that you want to be friendly without being friends. Be friendly without being friends. Because the other extreme of don't be friendly at work will cause you to not get promotable tasks. So we want to be friendly, but we may not necessarily want to be friends. There are coworkers who are going to be shady. However, the more you are ascending, the more upwardly mobile you are, the more your light is going to shine. There are going to be people out there who are going to hate on you, who are going to attack you, not physically, but just, in the office space. And I said to her, I said, that means that you are doing such an excellent job that the right people are paying attention. The minute people start coming for you, the shady workers, co-workers start coming for you, it means that your light is shining. Your light is shining. If nobody in the office cares who you are and what you're doing, that means you're not doing it right. It means you're not living it up in the office. When I mean living it up in the office, I mean doing something where you're getting promotable tasks, you're getting promoted, you're getting those good raises, etc. So we do want shady coworkers in a way. Now we're gonna put them in their place. I told her not to let anybody disrespect her, and she and I had the conversation about that, had a long conversation about that. We're not gonna let anybody disrespect us. However, if you don't have shady coworkers, you really have to ask yourself, am I really bringing my A game into the office? Now, that doesn't mean all of your coworkers should be shady. It doesn't mean you should be in a toxic work environment. That's not what I'm saying either. But especially if you're working in a Fortune 500 company or a mid-sized company or a company with a lot of competition, um, or people who are at the same level of you and you're looking to be upwardly mobile, there's going to be a shady coworker or two. Wear it as a badge of honor. Watch your back. Be careful as how you're dealing with these individuals, but wear it as a badge of honor. Definitely should do that. So I wanted to share this guy with all of you. Um, This is from Dee's African perspective. She put a lot of compilations together with regards to the TikTok rants about the coworkers are not your friends. I'm going to show this specific guy and tell you why I don't agree with his advice. Let's hear what he has to say.
You understand something to understand this right. Your coworkers are not your friends. Your coworkers are not your friends. Your coworkers are not your friends. Please stop telling them your personal business. Stop
I agree with that. Don't tell coworkers your personal business. I do agree with that, but let's keep hearing what he has to say.
it. They should know nothing about you. Stop. Let me tell you something right here. When the coworker comes up to you, oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? You're like, stop. Don't talk to them. Don't talk. Don't say nothing.
That's crazy advice. Don't say anything. Don't talk to them at all. Don't say anything. And he's probably being, extra right now. But yeah, you let's keep watching.
Don't talk to them. Be like that person that we call weird at work that doesn't talk to nobody. All right? Because the older I got and the more work experience I've got, I realized that weird person is actually right. And they're doing exactly everything by the book, not talking to anybody, not.
Don't talk to anybody. This is his advice, right? If you're an upwardly mobile person, this advice doesn't work either. I'm seeing the exact opposite, where people are like, don't say anything at work, do the bare minimum. You're not upwardly mobile if you are playing like that. You're not upwardly mobile if you're not playing like that. But you also know that you have to navigate the sharks and you have to navigate the haters.
Associating with anybody at work, just going there, doing their job, and leaving. Not getting into the work politics. It's a waste
Now, I
of time.
agree, you don't have to get into work politics, but just be careful. I saw a lot of these, and I thought that this guy kind of summed it up really well with regards to what a lot of people feel in the workplace.
Time. It's like high school, and it's bullcrap. Please do not tell your coworkers your personal business. They are not your friends, and when push comes to shove, they don't care about you, and they will throw you under the bus. They will stop on your soul like they don't have no control. Do not tell your coworkers your personal business. Positivity is the attitude. Negativity is not the mood. I love your peace.
Okay, and then he ended up talking about positivity is the attitude, right? But he is right about not telling people your personal business. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Don't tell people your personal business, right? But on the other hand, if you again are not receiving any kind of pushback in the workplace, are you really getting those promotable tasks? If no one never tells you no, are you really in a spot where you're going to be upwardly mobile? So I just want to share that with regards to shady coworkers, because so many of us have to deal with shady coworkers. All right, let's talk about the TikTok ban, ladies. Let's talk about the TikTok ban. Most of you may have heard that. Let me get this straight here. Yeah, that's how I want to do it. Most of you may have heard over the weekend that Congress, the House of Representatives, decided to sneak the TikTok ban back into one of the bills with regards to all the foreign aid that's going to the Ukraine and Israel and the Indo-Pacific region, right? And they decided to do something with the FISO something or other. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but the TikTok ban is back on the table. Let's watch the news and hear what they have to say.
A closer look at how the clock may be ticking for TikTok in America, with efforts on Capitol Hill that would require its Chinese owner to sell its stake in the popular social media network or be banned in the U.S. ABC's Zoreen Shah is here with more. Zoreen, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Whit. Yeah, the big question is, what does this mean for the average user? Some TikTok-only users might start expanding their brand to other places, especially through one of their e-commerce sellers. But right now, all eyes are on the Senate to see if they make that big move on one of the biggest information platforms in America.
I wonder what kind of conversations they've been having in the back rooms with regards to this. There's something up with regards to this, with regards to TikTok. Y'all know I'm not on TikTok, but if you are, God bless you. If you do your business on TikTok, God bless you. And especially if you only do business on TikTok, you're going to need to diversify. You're going to need to diversify because who knows what's going to happen with this thing. Now, they may push this through, and it's not really a TikTok ban. They're really telling TikTok you have to sell to an American company within 9 to 12 months, or else, we're going to set it up where it can't be on the app stores anymore. But um, there's something very interesting, and it is bipartisan happening with regards to TikTok. So let's see what else we have going on with the story here from ABC News.
Rest in peace, TikTok.
This morning, time could soon be up for TikTok as we know it.
The clock would begin ticking when Congress passes the bill.
A bill passing the House overnight that would give ByteDance 1 year to divest from TikTok before app stores start blocking access. It's just slightly different from the TikTok bill, which passed the House last month and was never taken up in the Senate.
It would be very sad if it went away.
If the law is signed, ByteDance would have a year to find a U.S. buyer.
Very few people have the money to be able to do this. So I would say the big names that would come to mind that could afford to buy TikTok would be all the big tech companies.
If the Chinese finder does not find a buyer, the app would face a nationwide ban.
Or they're going to sell it to a private equity company. Either one.
They could also likely try challenging the law in court using a First Amendment argument. These types of potential challenges could delay Congress's 12-month sell timeline or block the law altogether. All of this is enough for the platform's 170 million U.S. users to be on edge.
Now, what does that mean for us creators? We're sharing our other platforms.
But Mom Allie Murray, the director of the American Parents Coalition, says she is relieved that steps are taking place.
I think this is a really great step in the right direction. Kids are being served content about eating disorders and self-harm and glorifying these things.
But I thought you were supposed to have control over your kids. I thought you were supposed to, you can't control your kids, but so much. But I'm just laughing at this young lady just because this is what we always hear, right? And yeah, kids are being served a lot of stuff. I'm going to talk about this from an upwardly mobile Black woman point of view and from a business owner point of view. A lot of people have been making great money on TikTok. If that is you, or if you have determined that TikTok is going to be one of the places that you do a lot of business, now's the time to diversify. Get your Instagram reels together, get your Facebook reels together, get your YouTube shorts together, get your game together with regard to these other platforms, have an email list, all the things that I've been saying, that Erica Williams has been saying for years, etc. Both parties are serious about this TikTok ban in the House of Representatives. Both parties are serious about it. So I got this article here from CBS News about what could happen next. And in here, they said, TikTok has attracted unwanted scrutiny, not only for the addictiveness of its constantly scrolling videos, but also due to its Chinese owner ByteDance. That has raised concerns among lawmakers and security experts that the Chinese government could tap TikTok's trove of personal data about millions of U.S. users. And then I also wanted to see who could win based on a TikTok ban. And of course, they said Facebook. Most importantly, Instagram would be the winner if TikTok is officially banned. So, over here, we deal with what is. We deal with what is and not, what could be. TikTok shouldn't be banned. Or, TikTok should be banned. Well, the truth is that we can't control that either way. You say, Cherie, we should vote. We should vote against the people who put in the TikTok ban. Okay, great. But here's the problem. both sides, both Republicans and Democrats, are in cahoots together in order to get rid of TikTok. So it's not like you can say, oh, the Republicans did it, let me vote for a Democrat. Or, oh, the Democrats did it, let me vote for a Republican. And the truth is, more young people use TikTok than older people. Older people are the ones who always go to the polls. Younger people, you may show up, you may not. These politicians aren't scared of you. They're not scared of you. So the way that we handle TikTok and the way that we handle the TikTok ban, if you are on TikTok and that is your primary source of revenue or your primary source of your business revenue, is you're going to have to diversify. And the truth is, when this thing came up several months ago, you should have been doing it then. But if you weren't doing it then, now's the time to do it. One of the things that Diamond Dave says is so true is these individuals in Washington, D.C., they will tell you what they're doing months and years before they actually do it. We're actually going to do a session on Project 2025 because I actually downloaded their 900 plus pages for Project 2025. If you don't know what that is the conservative handbook that if and when Donald Trump gets back into office or the next Republican gets back into office, that is their playbook of what they are going to do. It's 900 plus pages. It's available for free. These people tell you what they're going to do before they do it. And all we're going to do is talk about how we navigate if and when that happens. Right? But the TikTok ban is coming, potentially, ladies. TikTok ban is coming. Okay, I want to show you one more thing. I'm going to put this up here. I thought this was pretty interesting. This is a chart of the day showing the number of $1 million cities in the United States. U.S. cities where a typical home sells for at least $1 million, ladies. In 2024, that is 550 cities in the United States where a typical home sells for $1 million. Just to let you know, on a monthly basis, principal and interest only, not even taxes and insurance, the mortgage, principal and interest only, is going to be about $5,000. Just for that. That doesn't include taxes and insurance. It doesn't include utilities. It doesn't include food. If you have pets, if you have kids, if you have a car, anything like that, these are your new $1 million cities, 550 of them. So ladies, look, we better be prepared. The economy is going to do what it's going to do, right? It's going to do what it's going to do. So if people are not upwardly mobile, if you do not have your technical skills, if you do not have your soft skills, if you do not have your multicultural networks, if you do not have enough financial literacy to figure out how to get your resources up, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Because today, this chart is saying 550 cities where the typical home sells for $1 million. But guess what? I would venture to say in the next 5 years, that's going to be over 1,000. You may be asking, well, Cherie, how many cities are there in the United States? There are a little under 20,000 cities, towns, and villages. So that's not even just cities by itself. Cities, towns, and villages, a little under 20,000 in the United States. So yeah. So that is the show for today. Just want to come in, talk a little bit about shady coworkers, talk a little bit about the TikTok ban, talk about these $1 million homes. It's Money Monday, ladies, the end of Money Monday, but you still have a few hours to get your things together, get yourself together in order to actually move up the economic ladder. So, hey, Mentor Shelly, good to see you. I'm about to head out. Y'all know it's close to my bedtime, but I've been wanting to do this the show for the last few days now, and I just took a few minutes to come and conversate with my ladies. So don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. I will see you all on the next video. Take care. Bye.